The Power Dreaming Project is a Navy BUMED-funded study to develop innovative tools that will assist wounded warriors as they attempt to cope with nightmares associated with trauma exposure.
Break. Stalker base, this is Stalker 3. I agree. Stalker 5 is green.
Keep your head down!
It is estimated that 30% of warriors returning from the wars of the past 10 years suffer from PTSD, and that 65% also experience nightmares as a symptom of those experiences. Studies have shown that there is also a high correlation between continued nightmares and high levels of coping skills dysfunction. In addition, this excessive baseline tension can produce sleep onset insomnia, which can also contribute to sleep deprivation and impact resiliency. So addressing insomnia related to traumatic nightmares is a critical objective in the challenge of managing anxiety subsequent to trauma. When having a nightmare, the warrior is experiencing a severe loss of control. In essence, they have been assaulted by their own dreams. Fundamentally, power dreaming is a concept which utilizes computer technology to augment the innate human ability to adapt to stress. By design, human beings are hardwired by prefrontal cortical cognition and adrenocortical arousal to, at times, inappropriately react to a perceived threat. This is habitual overreactivity to traumatic memories that could be years old essentially defines the nature of PTSD. These warriors live in a virtual world where the responses in this reality are often not adaptive. A nightmare which creates sleep deprivation and reinforces continued vulnerability is a manifestation of the neurophysiological conundrum. Power dreaming is based on the scientific principles of allostasis and neuroplasticity. Allostasis refers to the inherent sympathetic parasympathetic stress response and what happens when this system becomes loaded and reactive. Neuroplasticity refers to the fundamental tenets of how the brain works and learns. Specifically, there are three principles of neuroplasticity which underlie the concept. The brain must be in the mood. We learn best when we are relaxed in a parasympathetic state. What fires together wires together. Adaptation demands that we actively associate new, more effective behavioral responses to neurophysiological triggers that in the past have created non-functional behaviors. Habituation requires repetition. To accomplish both above requires that we engage in this reconditioning exercise on a daily and continuing basis until the more adaptive behavior is mastered. Power dreaming augments the existing standard of behavioral health therapy and care through two dynamic training protocols designed for application in a home training environment: autonomic regulation training, ART, and virtual reality training, VRT. ART proves to the warrior that they are achieving an important parasympathetic shift and is accomplished with the utilization of an EMG heart rate variability home training module, which feeds back shifts in heart rate as the subject applies breathing and muscle relaxation techniques. VRT enhances the warrior's ability to develop impactful imagery through the use of software that allows him to create his personalized avatar and dream scenarios. He is provided a wide range of graphic options which empower the avatar within vivid environments, customized by the user. Upon being screened for the project, the warrior first participates in a workshop focusing on the nature of nightmares and the tenets of stress and neurobiology underlying the training. He is provided a laptop and an HRV biofeedback module and software. He is then trained how to use the biofeedback system at home. He is required to practice for at least 20 minutes 3 times per week, but encouraged to practice routinely to optimize learning. The heart rate variability data generated either reflects successful heart coherence or provides baselines for improvement. The goal is to develop a relaxation response that is validated by data, but does not require looking at the computer display. Internalizing this skill is a prerequisite for moving to the VRT phase. During VRT, he is taught how to access the Book of Dreams software and develop unique scenarios that contain imagery and audio which he perceives as calming. He records and modifies these scenarios as he would any artistic medium. He is encouraged to practice downloading the files, utilizing 3D goggles to optimize entertainment and entrainment value. When awakened by a disturbing dream, he simply puts on the goggles and plays the scenarios which he has preconditioned to elicit a parasympathetic response. Training progress is tracked and support is offered weekly by the project manager to address technical issues and any other training concern. Let's take a brief look at the Power Dreaming software. Trainees will use the Book of Dreams paradigm to create a personalized dream experience. The Book of Dreams allows a trainee to choose the setting for their personalized dream from a list of several different environments. Allows them to choose the time of day that their dream will take place in, as well as the weather conditions. Various flora and fauna are available to be included within the dream. If a trainee should desire to experience their dream with a companion, the Book of Dreams provides them with the option to choose from various companions. A dream companion is a behavior-driven, non-player character that has a range of player interactions. For the most part, the companion is there to follow the trainee around their dream environment as they explore and experience their dream. If the trainee would prefer to experience their dream alone, they can also choose that option. Since multiple dreams can be created, trainees are asked to name their dream before beginning the experience. Now the trainee can choose to play their dream. Movement throughout the personalized dream environment is chosen by the trainee. They're able to walk, run, fly, swim, interact with the various fauna, or simply stand and enjoy the sights and sounds that the environment offers. Once a trainee has become familiar with their environment, they can record their personalized dream experience using the online menu. When the need arises for a trainee to refer to their personalized dream, they would do so by selecting Play Dream from the online menu, and their recently recorded dream is then run in a passive mode via the Dream Player. The trainee can return to any of their personalized dreams at any time simply by opening the Book of Dreams and selecting Load a Dream. The Power Dreaming software has been developed so that trainees with little or no computer experience can use the software. Online help is available throughout the Book of Dreams by clicking on the question icon in the upper corner of any of the pages. Upon successful use of the Power Dreaming software, in conjunction with the autonomic regulation training, the trainees will have developed the ability to adapt to stress. In summary, Power Dreaming is a unique integration of several principles. 1. Grounded in the prevention and rehabilitative nature of DoD combat and operational stress doctrine, reflecting the natural impact of extreme stress and focus on training, not medical solutions. 2. The theoretical approach is rooted in the principles of neuroscience, neuroplasticity, and allostasis, especially the neurobiology associated with distraction, entrainment, and behavioral change. 3. Home training structure improves access to therapeutic care and optimizes opportunities for repetitive training necessary for change. 4. Since the virtual world is customized by the user, the distractive stimuli is amplified and more neurologically impactful than a passive processing experience. 5. Coping skills developed during training can be applied to stressful life challenges which warriors must face, and so can be generalized to also improve resiliency in these situations, reinforcing a high locus of control, confidence, and effectiveness. There is profound honor in confronting pain the mind must endure that is born of a warrior's sacrifice. The Power Dreaming Creed.